Hello and welcome back to the front of my house, well, garage of my house, anyway, which you might be able to guess by the background noise. I got the FC going again. That is because today is Saturday the 15th, July 15th I believe, and it is the PA Jeep Show in York, Pennsylvania, and for me that means a 3-hour and 40-minute drive avoiding highways. And that is a 130-mile drive. So it should be an interesting drive. It's the farthest I've ever driven it in one trip. So this will be 2 trips I've made. I made 2 100-mile round trips. This will be the first one-way 100-mile trip. So we'll see how the Jeep does. And as I'll show you here in a second, it's a little moist out, so that's not great, but what are you gonna do? It's not gonna kill the Jeep, so yeah, a little bit moist. But like before, I prepared a little bit. Luckily, I didn't have to prepare a whole lot because, well, most of everything was already prepared. So, cooler, battery backup for charging phone. Haha, thought ahead there. And if I go in there, got 3 quarts of oil, which is probably way more than I possibly need. I got the transfer case, trans fluid, and I got the 1 gallon of antifreeze. And of course the tools and some microfiber towels to clean it when I get out to the show. So, all prepared here and ready to go. So this will hopefully be a fun trip, and maybe I'll try to take a little more footage walking around. There'll be a lot more people at this show. It's a much bigger show compared to the Willie's show we went to last time. So hopefully this will be fun. I think it will be. So let's have some driving footage like last time.
I got more? Yeah, because you got that outer tire. I think I'm gonna win.
That is nuts.
Whoa!
Wow.
That's awesome.
All right, and I am back home in the garage. It is now about just a little bit before 10 o'clock at night. Whew, that was a heck of a day. We managed to drive 140 miles all the way to the York, PA Jeep show. And then, sorry I didn't have any footage of all the Jeeps there, but there was so many Jeeps, and I was walking around, I didn't even think about recording it, just, I was in heaven just looking at all the Jeeps and getting lost and forgot to record video. But you did get to see me on the, I forget what they called that, it's CVT trailer, or it's RTV trailer, RTI ramp is what I think of, and it's a trailer version of it, sort of. But I don't. The score on that I got was 660, which I didn't know how the scoring system worked for that prior to this. And apparently, the guy told me who was running it that a 660 is actually a little better than what a stock JK, the brand new Jeep, will do. Mostly because of the rear tire score. The rear score was so much better than the front because of the dually. The outside tire allows, since it goes by tire contact, they keep going until the last edge of your tire is touching. So with the dually, it got so much higher, and since I don't have fenders or anything there, it could go up that high, and I was blown away by how good it did, and that actually gave me confidence to go on the obstacle course. As I record this now, I don't know how much my GoPro recorded. I put the GoPro in the cab. I couldn't get it to stick on the outside because it was all dusty from being at the show, and the onboard cam, I found that my battery was dead, so I replaced it with my spare battery. Turns out my spare battery was dead. I didn't remember that that was dead. And since I didn't plan this ahead very much, I found out about it the night before going, so I didn't think of checking the batteries on the GoPro. So unfortunately it died somewhere in the middle of that run, probably on the bridge, the log bridge. But hopefully I can maybe find some videos online of it, from some of the spectators. I actually saw some footage from one of the spectators. One of the guys that was next to me where I was parked recorded it, so that was cool to see from the outside. It was a workout on the inside. No joking, my abs hurt, my chest hurt, my arms hurt, forearms, everything hurt from just trying to manhandle that thing around the obstacle course. It was brutal by the time I had to back out of the final obstacle, which hopefully I could find footage. But the final obstacle, there was no hope of me getting through it. When I got to there, I didn't expect to make it through it. So I didn't expect to make it through the second one. I wasn't sure about that one, but the third one I knew I wasn't going to make it. I just figured, what the hell, worst comes to worst, I get pulled out by one of their recovery vehicles and get a little bit hurt my pride a little bit, but I was able to back out and drive away, and it was cool. And all the people at the show that saw it and came up to me said it was awesome. And they said it was a heroic effort, was a couple of them said. So that was cool. I really like talking with people with that, and I'm more than happy with how I was able to do, and my heart was racing the entire time I was doing it. It was great. And then the fact that I was able to drive 140 miles back home after all that is pretty incredible. But with that being said, I think 140 miles is getting close to my limit. After 4 hours of sitting in that cab, those seats are really uncomfortable. A lot of lower back pain. Most of that is on me because out of nature, I kind of sit upright no matter what vehicle I'm in. I don't lean back a lot. And in those seats, if I don't lean back, it causes me lower back pain after a long time. So I learned that 4 hours is getting rough. I probably could tough it out for 6 hours, but I don't want to do a whole lot more than that. But anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get a smile put on your face as much as I did when I was getting on the trailer for that. It was, I couldn't, you probably could hear me in the video. I was laughing. I couldn't believe it. I was smiling so much. So with that, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next adventure I go on. Bye.